Health to me is a two-part definition, one being that it's an action, and the second part it being a state of being. And some of you may recognize that to be very similar to the definition of a verb. But the more I think about it, the more that makes sense to me for my definition of health. Just because the actions that we on a daily basis choose to participate in affect our health, but I think just the fact that the actions themselves kind of are part of health. Things like getting massage or doing yoga, so you're getting your exercise and you're eating right, you're making the right choices. You may even be choosing to keep your mental state in a healthy mindset. But the results of these choices, these actions, are what create a state of being that we may be more familiar with as the state of health. Homeostasis occurs more readily, or your acid alkaline balance is good, your mental state is good, you're feeling healthy. I feel that my definition of health differs from a cultural definition because their definition is based more on the absence of symptoms or signs or illnesses, diseases, and the like, whereas mine is more of a result of actions. I still dispute a little bit the cultural definition of health also on another level, because the general public is not very well educated on how to maintain, keep, or affect their health. Sure, they may know some of the mainstream stuff as far as diet and exercise and that stuff, but they don't really understand on anything more than a very superficial level what health is or how to go about achieving it. My definition of health has shifted over time, definitely, through what I've learned in courses I've taken and research that I've done. I found that just taking anatomy and physiology and understanding on a very basic level how our bodies respond to the different stimuli and the things that we can do to affect how our body reacts, whether or not it's going to heal faster or just in general our homeostasis and that sort of thing. So definitely by being educated, I have learned a lot more, and my definition of health has shifted. Of course, it's going to continue to shift as I learn more. I find almost on a weekly basis I add something else to my repertoire of health items. Most recently, I've added green juicing to our diet. Before that, it was adding more raw items to our diet. Before that, it was adding more herbs to my diet. So it's definitely going to continue to shift, and I hope someday it all falls into place and makes perfect sense, and I'm not going to be wondering what to make for dinner in the kitchen every night.